Alright, finally got the fucking thing to start recording. Now I'm getting blurry as shit. Not that it really matters. It's a fucking video, don't mean shit, but maybe a smear over on a screen protector or something. Anyways. I don't know, I'm decided having a cigarette again. Just fucking felt like talking. And I don't know, I wasn't really planning on making a video. I don't know how long it's gonna be because it's about to be midnight in about 2 or 3 minutes here. Saturday night, June 18th, 19th, something like that. And sorry, I just got sidetracked. But tomorrow's Father's Day, and ironically, I'm going to my mom's house for Father's Day. My grandpa passed away last year, so he's not gonna be there. And I mean, my dad, I'd love to see my dad, but apparently he's fucking pissed about something, some misunderstanding, and so that's a whole family story. But so I don't even think I'm gonna be seeing him tomorrow. And going to my mom's house, taking Jackie's crazy ass with me. She loves seeing everybody. My grandma, my mom, my brother, my aunt. She has a good time. Plus, I told her we're having Harold's, I don't know if people anywhere somewhere that's not around in Chicago, but Harold's fried catfish is fucking phenomenal. If you ever come to Chicago, I suggest finding one of that and or JJ's shrimp and fish. Or fish and shrimp, something like that. But, it's fucking good. Yeah, it's Harold's chicken and fish. And the fucking fried catfish. The chicken's fucking unbelievable too, but the fried catfish, holy fucking moly. I love me some fried catfish. That's my favorite. I mean, literally, that's my favorite seafood in the whole world. Out of anything you could possibly have from the sea. And catfish are the ones that I like by far the best. Probably the southern blood in me. I don't really got much to talk about. I don't know, I just had another fucking amazing day last night. I don't know if I even said this, if I made videos last night, if I said it. But, like, last night, like, I felt so great that, like, I've had less sleep. Last night, me and Jackie went to bed. We finally laid down at, about 4:30 in the morning. Probably didn't fall asleep till about 5. And last night, I was like, man, I like to sleep till about 8:30. Okay, sorry. Make sure ain't another fucking tarantula. It's like 8:30. Get up, go to the couch, because we do it on the weekends. If we sleep in, we get up at whatever time we wake up first, go to the couch, like once it's daytime, and just get set up on either end of the couch and just fucking pass out for a while. That's some of the best sleep I ever have. But I was like, I like to get up, maybe go back to sleep for maybe an hour at most, and just stay up and go about the day. And we never even took the nap. I've been running on from like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm talking like 8:05, 8:10, or 8:10, jeez. 8:05, 8:10, something like that. It was just after 8, literally. Got up, moved to the couch. Midnight now. All the lights just went off. But I keep hearing these fireworks. And every time I hear that, especially when I can't see the fireworks, I sit and think about what that's probably what, I mean, no, not probably, that is probably going to be pretty fucking close to what it sounds like in a country or a place where there's a fucking actual war going on, like the Middle East, we're over there. I mean, I'm sure we're still over there. I don't watch the news, like I said, but just thinking about, like, what it'd be like, and how thankful I am that I don't live in a place like that, where shit like that's happening or happens. But just trying to go about your day and go about your life as you're hearing gunshots in the fucking background and cannons going off and tanks and fucking explosions and shit. And people are just trying to go about their fucking life, just hoping for the best to fucking turn out of it. You know, hoping for the lesser of two evils. And I don't mean, I do not mean the troops at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm talking about as Bob Dylan calls them, the masters of war, the ones that initiate these fucking wars that, leave kids without their fucking fathers, and people come back, or without their mothers too. People come back and, may have had some traumatizing experience, and I feel for all of them, man. I really do, because I mean, God's always given me a pretty good amount of empathy, but I try to imagine what that would be like to go over there, to go through that, and either not make it home and what my family would have to deal with, or coming home and who knows, maybe seeing some crazy shit you can't ever forget, like some kid walking up to a crowd of fucking soldiers, maybe ones that you even know, and just blowing them fucking self up. Oh my God, nice catch. Whoo, thank you, God. Brand new phone. I almost dropped it right here in the fucking asphalt. Let me get a little better grip on this damn thing. I'm just trying not to cover the fucking mic. Man, it's like, trying to imagine that, and it's like, and knowing the things that I know, like, I guess, like, I guess I don't know how to say this, because I'm trying to, like, you know, it's not that I wouldn't be willing to fight for our, you know, for people's freedom. It's just knowing what is behind all of it, man. It would make it really hard for me too, man, just to take anybody else's life. I mean, granted, if I'm over there, somebody's shooting at me, then fuck them, you know. Like, but for people to have to go over there and die, who have nothing to do with the decisions being made about when and where we're gonna go, or when and where any military is gonna go from any country, and what they're gonna do, and lives that are gonna be lost over this on both sides, and people killing each other and never even seen each other, live on opposite sides of the fucking planet, and, you know, are both people fighting for a cause, and, you know, both people want to continue living. Now, I'm not, you know, saying that their cause is anybody's, I don't know, not anybody's cause. I'm just saying that, like, you get two people that, and it's like that they may have to fucking die or kill each other, that might not have had to happen if the people that run the fucking world would just, you know, slow down on making their next $1 trillion just a little bit. And it sucks, man, because just knowing that, like, they have no problem sending people over there to any part of the world, anywhere, and just risk their lives while they sit back in their fucking super palaces and shit with their kids and their money and all their shit, you know. Oh, my kids, yeah, they're not going over there. Fuck that. Why? Because the people running the shit, they know what the fuck they're doing. Now, again, this country, like I said, like, there's been a lot of things that have happened that made me not proud to be American. And the thing is like, I don't say that in a bad way. I say it because I want to be fucking proud to be American again. I want to be able to, like, go somewhere else in the world and be able to fucking hold my head high and say, yeah, proudly, yes, I am American. And for people to actually, like, really like and appreciate and respect that when anybody does. I want to get things back to where I actually am proud of this place again. But I still, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but I mean, I wish I would have if I didn't, but it's like, this country still is by far, you know, one of the better countries in the world. I'm sure there's places better. I'm sure there's fucking places better, but I'm fucking absolutely certain that there's places a lot fucking worse, man. And like I said, it's like, I don't want to fucking, like, not be proud and then just leave the country and just let it fucking go. I want to fix it. I want to be proud again. And just, I don't know, just knowing that these super rich people make these decisions about people's lives, fighting for a cause. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. But yeah, no, this country is far fucking greater than a lot of fucking places, probably than a very good number of other places. And I do thank God that this is where I was born, because this is a fucking great time in the sense that, like, if you get hungry, all you have to do is go get something out of your refrigerator, freezer, or go run to the nearest store and go pick something up. You know, you can have so many modern conveniences that are fucking amazing. And things, I mean, things they have other places too, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that all those sounds I'm hearing are all fireworks instead of fucking machine guns and fucking cannons and tanks and fucking explosions and shit. Fighter jets bombing places. I'm fucking very thankful for that. I'm very thankful that I was put here, because just the fact that over the course of my 40 years so far, seeing the state that this place is in, I'm glad that this is where I was born and where I am, because like I said, I want to fix it. If I had been born somewhere else, or if I moved off to somewhere else years ago, like, shit. I don't know, but I might not have this cause that I want to fight. That's it. That I might not have this cause that I want to fight. If I had been somewhere else or moved somewhere else, like, this cause may have never developed in me. And we know, I know that that's exactly how I had to go. Thank God. And so that's why I'm here. But I'm just saying, like, I'm very thankful for being here. And I can't even tell you, like, all the troops, man, of all the branches of military. I fucking have very much respect for people who are willing to put their life at very much risk to go over and be able to make it to where I can walk around out here and all these sounds I hear, I know are just fireworks. And I thank them very much for that, for all of it. But I'm just saying, like, starting to lose it again. Yeah, I don't know. I just lost that thought again. But I do respect the troops. And, yeah, I mean, I really do, man. It's fucking incredible that there's people out there that are willing to do that and put their families at risk of having to lose their loved one. And so I thank you, formally thank you. Well, I guess maybe it's kind of informal, but either way, I thank you. And it's like, I would love to fight for a cause like that, but it's like, knowing what the end goal is, man, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I just, and again, I'm not saying anything about anybody. Like, please understand, like, I'm just talking about my own personal self. That, like, I don't think I could bring myself to kill somebody else, or knowing what the roots to all of this is about. And the thing is, you might have two different members of the same Bilderberg group. That one runs, you know, that basically there's each country, like leaders from each country, and the people that run the world. Could make a war happen that doesn't need to happen just for financial gains and who knows what all. And yeah, I mean, wouldn't that be some shit that both sides of them, like the leaders on both sides, like, actually meet up once a year and, like, make wars happen to make tons of money and it cause people to lose their lives, like younger people a lot of the time. I mean, that'd be fucking terrible, man. I'm not saying it's how it is. I'm just saying that would be fucking terrible. And I don't know. It's just the whole thing behind it. It's like I said, like, dude, I could appeal to the Bilderberg group and to the masses. Like, I could come up with shit. I've already come up with things that would help all sides. And it's like I'm not out to try to bring us all up and shit all over them. I'm not. Like, I'm not preaching revolution. I'm not. I'm saying that there needs to be a representative at these fucking meetings that represents the masses. But it's like, dude, I could appeal to their greed side and it would still benefit all of us. And they would make lots of fucking money. And I'm telling you, man, you start telling them about all the people that if they had a fair chance, even just in America, if they had every single person had the same equal chance to succeed, same education, same everything, and to see how many fucking inventions and much more technology that would have been made that we don't have yet, that probably would have already been bought up by the fucking Bilderberg members, and those people that made them would be fucking rich and happy as shit. And I just lost my train of thought again. But it's like things that would benefit both sides. Oh yeah, that. I mean, and they would be making tons of money off these fucking inventions too. I mean, we may have, if that was the case, had been made the case in this just in this country, 20, 30, 40 years ago, dude, we may have well been living, like 40 years ago, we may, I mean, it instantly, overnight became exactly that way for everyone, and all differences are put aside and just fucking left in the past where they need to be, and on all sides, man. And we just fucking had a fair, real chance to make it, and still not everybody would make it. But I mean, we may well have been living on the moon for 20 fucking years by now. And all the inventions, just all the shit, man, they could be making even more money off of. And it's like, dude, who fucking knows what all could have happened by now? And I don't know how they don't see that, how they don't understand that concept of a happy worker bee is a productive worker bee. And I get it. It's because greed's a motherfucker, man. Greed's like, nope, fuck that. We're just going to keep cutting as many fucking corners as we can. Dude, I have ideas I could sell to companies that would make money for them, lots of money. Like, I was thinking about this, like one example, Smith & Wesson and Colt, both of them. Like, if both of those companies started making making guns like they used to make them, like, see if Colt were to start making all, like, the detective specials and the pythons. I know they're making some of these things again now, but they're still different. I'm saying, if they made all of these, all the hand-fitted ones be hand-fitted, we'll say Smith & Wesson because they have more different generations of things. And, so, like, say if you had, like, good example, say if you had, like, if you started making, like, the Model 19s again, in the sense of, like all the different barrelings, including snubbies, made them exactly like they used to be, and even make them at, like, different periods, or, like, the detective specials. Say if you make some that look and are identical, hand-fitted and everything, to look like exactly like the first issue detective specials with just the square butt, and then the ones with the round butt, and then to make the second issue with the longer ejector rods, and then the third issue with the shrouded ejector rods, Diamondbacks and Pythons and Model 19s and, like, 586s and all these different models. If they would make them exactly like they used to be, make the grips just like they used to be, make different ones, like for, like, Smith, if you make, like, one model, you can make it from different eras. So you can have it, like, if it's when it was their pin and recess, they could be pin and recess. Diamond grips, give them diamond grips, or flat latch on them, give them the flat latch. And then the next ones later on, then you make them how they were made. If these companies would do this, man, I'm telling you, even if they just started making, like, they make so many of each one and make them from different eras, I'm telling you, and they make so many of them every, every so many of them every month to go out to people that have pre-ordered these things, and you make, so many extras every month to just send to gun stores to be bought. Now, they're charging $900 fucking dollars, like $930 for that new Colt Cobra, and the thing, it just, dude, it's not a fucking Cobra, man. With the trigger guard, it looks like somebody dropped in, it landed right in the trigger guard and put a fucking flat spot right in it. I mean, I'm not knocking the guns, man. They're still decent guns, but I'm just saying, and I know people like them. I ain't trying to talk shit. I'm just saying that, if you made an old school Cobra with a shrouded ejector rod and ones without the shrouded ejector rod, dude, you would not be able to fucking stock these. Oh, that's what I say. That thing, the new Cobra 9, just a regular one, rubber grips, matte stainless finish, and it's got, like, the little sight on the front, like the night sight, the little like orange strip that sticks across, like a little pole that sticks there. You line it up like some new night sight looking thing. And my Colt Agent, it was $630 in immaculate condition. Looked like it, if it ever had been fired, it had only been maybe just like a handful of cylinders, and then put away and kept it perfectly. No rust, no nothing. The gun looked brand fucking new. The grips, the box, all the paperwork that came with it, everything. $630, and then the new Cobra, which that was essentially the Colt Cobra, except with shorter grips. And when I put my longer grips on it, I got a Colt Cobra basically. It looks equally as nice. Equally as nice. And It's $300. It was $300 cheaper for an old school late '60s gold agent that was beautiful. That is beautiful. And it's like, you could sell these guns that look exactly like the old guns, and you can make them. You could sell them for the same price you're selling them now. And now here's the thing: they go, "Oh, well, that we couldn't do that. You know how much money we'd lose?" And you make it think that they have to like dump their bank accounts into a fucking bottomless pit somewhere. It's like, no, it just means that all the millions of dollars that they're making, they're just not gonna make it quite as fast because of the extra work and the hand fitting, the extra fucking quality they put in their product. This quality control is fucking disgusting on every product. I can't believe some of the bullshit that all these different companies out there of any particular thing, not just guns, anything, make. It's fucking terrible. It's like, they found that if you just keep cutting every single cord you can, pitch every penny that you possibly can, just keep doing it more and more, that's the best way to do it. And it's like, that's why these companies that were so fucking, had been around so long, go out of business because of stupid shit like that. Cutting corners. It's like, dude, I thought about this plenty of times. Imagine like Jack's Frozen Pizzas. That's my favorite frozen pizza. Imagine just a pepperoni pizza, because I swear there's not as many pepperonis on those as there used to be. But just say the pepperoni, just pepperoni. Now, if you were to take, I mean, even just one, but we'll say 3 pepperonis off of every single one from then on, because I'm pretty sure they all have the same number of pepperonis. You take 3 off of every one, move them around a little bit so people don't really notice that much. You could do 1 at a time, over a period of time. But just those 3 pepperonis on every single fucking Jack's Frozen Pizza that has pepperonis on of any kind, like, and sell it like that. What was I saying? And how much fucking money over the course of a month, a year, 10 years, how much money is saved because of that? But it lacks quality like a motherfucker. Hang on a second. And so, if companies would just go back to fucking doing that, dude, putting quality back in their product, yeah, they might not make as much money as fast, but they would have products that people actually fucking truly want. Dude, I'd go pay a fucking, like, to go find a mint condition snub nose model 19 or 66. Generally speaking, online at least, if you find one that's in really good shape and it's not rare or something crazy detail, like whatever about it unfired or something, but you're looking about $1,200. I would gladly go pay $1,200 for a brand new one if it was fucking identical to the old ones. The 586, 581, 686, 681 came out in 1980. All had L frames, no logo on the side plate. They can fucking put logos on the side plates if they want. A blue snub nose 586. They can give it a pin barrel and a recessed cylinder, just for looks, for details, and a logo on the side plate. I mean, there's all these different things they could fucking do. And they have a snub nose 686, which I want one of those very badly too, and one day I'm going to have. But they never made a nickel-plated snub nose model 586. They could fucking make those and make like true, like whatever this environmental act about it is, I don't know, but like I've heard that's the reason why they don't do nickel-plated guns and why the bluing looks a little bit different. But allow them to do them all the way they used to do them and just see how fucking beautiful they turn out. And I'm talking like high polished, hand polished fucking Colt Pythons. And I mean, dude, there are so many old school guns like that are just fucking amazing. You fucking know people would be buying this shit. You would not be able to keep the shelves stocked. And not only that, but all the original old school ones, like, they might still be worth some money, but it's like, is somebody gonna go pay $3,000 for a gun when they can go get a brand new one that looks fucking identical for like $1,200? No, they're not going to. Now they're still older and nostalgia, and they are older and everything else. I'm just saying, it would drop the cost of those a lot. And just, man, that's just one example, but I don't know why companies fucking do that shit. It's like, yeah, you may pinch corners like that and just keep going for fucking years, decades, however long, but eventually you're going to go out of business because your quality, your product is just shit. You'll sell it to somebody who cares about it even less. It'll get worse, but they don't care because when they sell it, they got all the money they're looking for anyways. So they go on to some new venture, leaving all the people who appreciate it and like their products to have to sit there and suffer. And not really suffer, but I'm just saying. They have to deal with that shit. And it's like, I have no business education, like formally, but it's like, dude, there are so many things I could think of that would just benefit all of us. So I just gotta find out a way on how to do that. And it's nice. That's why I'm like actually finally getting tired. That's what I was saying earlier. We got up. I've been up since 8 o'clock. At one point, like right shortly after we got up, I sat on the couch and I was like, man, I'm a little tired, but I said, fuck it, I gotta start doing stuff. And then at some point during the day, we took like 20 minutes. I didn't even drift off. Like I was still fully awake, thinking in my head and like almost like talking out loud, and then never even fell asleep. And after that, like I was great. I'm tired now, but that's good because and I found over a half a bottle of Benadryl at my place. I was looking for this when I ran out a couple weeks ago. I knew I had more someplace and just couldn't find them. And then once I found them last night, I was like, I didn't want to or take any of them. I was asleep in less than 10 minutes after I go to bed. And I literally have been sleeping less and less and feeling better and fucking better while doing so. So, yeah, that's how I'm into it. That's literally how strong that feeling is inside. It has been cranked up a few more times. Actually, it's probably a few more times today. But, I don't know. I just been wanting to talk about positive stuff. What the fuck are you? You stay on the road. Good. Because if it was a spider, it was going to become a stay on the road. Like so many others that I've had to fucking squish. Oof. But, yeah, I don't know. I just saw, that would trip me out, dude. Oh, there is something in the fucking road, too. I just seen this, like, overgrowth shit right here. And this pole, I thought, as I walked past, I saw something. I thought it was, like, something real close to me. But if you see down the road, right in the middle of the road, I don't think I can zoom with this thing now. Right in the middle of the road, I think it's a small deer, because there's been some small deer out here. Right down the middle, almost dead center in the middle of the road, just slightly to the left of center. But, there's a lot of deer around here. I just don't see them all day, but they're around a lot. I gotta get ready to go to bed, because even though I'm not cooking at my mom's tomorrow, I got stuff I gotta do to help her and to get ready and cook a little bit of stuff. But corn on the cob and fried fucking catfish. Jeez. I mean, this doesn't get a whole lot better than that. With food, I mean it does really, but that's one of my favorites. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm always down this cul-de-sac down here, and as soon as I step off to the side, nobody down the road can see me. So sometimes people be coming down the road, and then all of a sudden, as they're coming, they just see me step out in the fucking thing, and late at night, especially, like, maybe we shouldn't go down that way. There's some dude walking around down there at fucking 12:30 or whatever in the morning right now. I saw this video, didn't fucking cut me off. That's nice. It was a 10 gigabyte video. Before, my last phone only allowed me 4 at a time, and that's why I kept chopping it, so now I can do long videos. I actually have like 36 gigs of empty space now too. I want to go over my manifesto, I call it, my conspiracy theory, and like just go over it and finish it, and sit down and just go over the whole thing. I'd have to print it out and just basically sit there and read it, and because I wouldn't need to veer off on tangents, because trust me, it covers every last fucking one I could possibly think of. But and just sit down and spend like 3 hours just going over this thing, 4 hours, And just keep going over and over it. Where is my lighter? Dude, I swear, all the time I'm looking for something. I can't find it. Can't find it. If I didn't need it, I'd find it 50 fucking times and it'd be in the way half the time. The moment I need it, I couldn't find it to save my life. And even though I want to be like, fuck, I know I have the fucking thing. It's like, timing correction. Hey, there it is. No, that ain't it. That was in my pack. But it's timing correction. Damn, we're at 30 minutes. But yeah, I want to do like some super long video, like one day, just going over the whole thing, because I would literally probably need 3 or 4 hours. Where is my fucking lighter at? Damn, I stuck it in the same pocket as the one with my gun. That's smart. Well, I don't have to trim my nose hairs anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But it's nice when it happens. So, like, ooh, good, I got something. Alright, well, I think it'll be a 3-hour video at night, but I don't know. I've just been so fucking happy. I just been wanting to talk about it. You know, I didn't go into detail really tonight. Like, I just, man, oh fucking man. That feeling has got me wanting to, like, talk about things other than what the fuck's wrong with society and in this country. And yeah, I guess I did a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just saying. I've been talking about that stuff. Finally, I've been wanting to get in there, and like I'm just taking bits and pieces of my conspiracy theory and throwing it out there at different times in like weird ways, like they're not connected. But you know, I've been wanting to talk about something other than that. Like it took me a while to get on that subject, and then when I did, it was like, you know, I got a lot of it out, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, I just feel like talking about great things because I'm just so fucking happy, and I can't tell you about those nights. And I swear in those moments, in them 6 years, every one of them, like 5 to 10 nights where I just fucking had enough and I was ready to quit. And God, thank God, you fucking just would not let me. And, on every one of those nights, I swear I was like, dude, I know I'm going to remember these nights always. Now, I remember they happened, but I shit you not, I only remember one of them. I mean, as important and significant as they were to me at the time, they still are, because those moments that got me sure I didn't give up. But it's like, at the time I thought for sure I would always remember all of them. And I don't even remember exactly how many happened, but I know it was between 5 and 10, and probably a lot closer to 5. But 6 years. Oh, those nights, yeah. But I only remember one of them. That's it. And I remember that one very detailed. I remember that one like it fucking happened yesterday. And sometimes thinking about it just kind of like hits me really fucking hard. Because I said, God made sure I said what it was all for, and reminded me, reminded myself what it was all for every time, and that's what kept me going. And I fucking have arrived, man. And now that thing that I have been chasing, that feeling, that fate that I have been chasing, is finally fucking here. It's finally fucking here. And all those moments when God refused to let me give up, and I was just like, I knew why, and I knew it was going to take me, even though it just did not make me feel any better. But I knew then that this moment was where it was going to bring me to, one way or another. And that's exactly what happened. And I only remember that one fucking night. But I'm glad I remember one, because it reminds me of how fucking miserable I was at one point, and how I knew the entire time that when the time was right, not only would everything turn around, but everything would be fucking perfect. Perfect from then on. So anyhow, just keep that in mind, y'all. Anybody ever is going through something like this, or something like that, sorry, strike that one. I didn't mean, yeah. Anyone who's going through something like that. So if someone's going through something like this, I'm fucking ecstatic for them. I mean, literally, I can't put it into words. But anyhow, I'm fucking falling asleep walking, so I'll catch y'all later.